Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I don't know,
Oh
sinking.
my god.
What's up? I haven't had any human social interaction in a day,
In
maybe
a
two.
day.
I've become very antisocial. But welcome back to the Gray Path podcast.
Oh my gosh. Where we can be antisocial without being antisocial.
Literally, and it's so funny too because it's just like I am very antisocial. Like I don't know, like I've just become like this like hermit that just wants to just watch my shows and bodybuild. Like I feel like I'm reverting back to my old 2011 self where all I did was eat, sleep, and train.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely, definitely
Maybe
not
you're
a
going through
bad
like a
thing.
midlife crisis and you're like, I gotta go back to when I was young.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, it's so funny because you see people like that. Like, they buy these expensive cars or they pick up wanting to ride a motorcycle or, they're doing all of these things. And like, I just, that's not like where my mind is right now. Like, I don't feel like I drastically need to alter my life or anything, but I do know that I need to get back to being healthy and being at a healthy weight so that I
And
don't.
doing something that you love, like getting back into that passion.
Yeah, yeah, and just I just don't want to like I don't want to look back in another 10 years and be like I should have done this differently, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
Because like I was thinking about it too. I was like the last time I competed was in 2016. I wasn't happy with the results. I wasn't happy
Damn,
with the
that's
way
wild.
my my body like responded to what I was doing. Like I looked better 3 days after the show than I did the day of the show. But it's all trial and error, and it's like doing everything on your own and just like being that young, like arrogant person of like, I don't need nobody's advice and I'm going to take this person's advice because, this person's done this and this. And then it's like you just wash out.
How old were you in 2016? How old was I? So you're 32?
Hmm.
If I was 22?
Hmm.
I figured it out.
You're all plus 10, minus 10, plus 2, minus 2. Wait, yeah. So, and that's where I just basically like, I think back to like, where would I be at right now? Like if I would have just stuck to that, like that regiment, like and grind like I was, like I don't know.
Might be burnt
Would
out
I be
though.
probably, definitely
Mm.
burnt out? Probably have like some
Like if you still
significant
had that same
injuries.
mentality going into it that whole entire time, you'd probably be like, I don't know.
The biggest thing that I take away from it is I wouldn't have lived life. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Like, because I experienced so much in the last 10 years of not prioritizing bodybuilding as like my number one thing. I have to say number two though, because the kids were always number one.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely prioritized. I mean, I didn't go out. I didn't hang out with people. I cut people off. I alienated myself. And I've had fun the last couple of years.
That's what I
So I
told
guess it
myself
was
being out
worth
here.
it.
I was like, I want more experiences, and so I've been trying to do that more.
Yeah. Well, like, too, like, dude, it's so funny too because it's like I watch all these people on like YouTube and stuff, and like I follow them on Instagram who like are in like the collecting community, and there's so much like even like where you're at right there, like you could literally drive less than a day to so many popular places that I see online that I'm gonna go to. Like, I'm not gonna say that I want to go to, but I'm going to go to. Um,
Well, I had a girl
and I'm
ask me
stuck.
that too at work. She was like, "Oh man, like she's like, you probably don't do a lot since moving out here since you moved from California." I said, honestly, I've gone and done more being out here than I probably did in California. I mean, like I did stuff in
Yeah.
California and I traveled and stuff, but it's just like I feel like I've done so much in just 3 years over here and experienced so much because everything's so close.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm just like Bigfoot nuking. You could have so much fun and do so much stuff.
Mm-hmm. And the girl
But
too, she was like, I don't know if I could just move away from the beach. I said, that's the thing though. I didn't live next to the beach. It was still a 4 hour
yeah,
drive, which
yeah.
still isn't bad for like a weekend trip or a day trip. But I said I wasn't
I
next to
know,
the
like,
beach.
so I'm going to go see Matt Rife on Saturday.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
I want
And
to see
like,
him.
I'm already dreading the drive to Fresno. Just
How
like,
long is that?
I don't know, it's like 2 hours.
Oh my God,
But
get over that.
still,
Are you going by yourself?
no, I'm going to go
Okay.
with the kids.
I'll
So,
say you can't go by yourself. So at least you have buddies to like ride with.
yeah.
That'd be
So,
so much fun.
I'm going to make a weekend out of it. We're going to go explore, have fun, do some stuff. But, yeah, this is my first comedy trip for 2025. I told myself that I was going to continue to see more comedy shows, and this is the first one this year, so should
Since
be fun.
April.
Should be fun. Yeah. How's your workout been going?
Good. I took a week off. Came back in today. Hit
Did you come
legs.
back stronger?
Everybody was. I did. Everybody was hogging everything though, so they messed up my routine. I was kind of mad, but it was fine. By the end of it, though, my legs were shaking. I was like, oh.
That's
I didn't
good.
even go. I mean, I wouldn't make medium weight. Like, I didn't go super heavy because I was like, I took a week off. Like, don't go crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
definitely jello.
I've been going late at night, like 8 o'clock at night.
Is it empty around that time? I feel like more people go
Yeah,
at night.
kind of. Like I don't know, like my body's like not awake until later in the day,
Well, you
and I
work
just
weird
like
hours, don't you?
I don't know, I've been kind of consistent and normal with my hours.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So, yeah. But I'm just like, man, like even like when I get off at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, like I'll come home, drink my pre-workout, have a small snack, and then I won't go to the gym until like 7:30.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
At
man,
least you're going. That's like me. I
yeah,
mean, I always go at the same time because I noticed, yes, I like working out more in the morning, but like, I don't know,
yeah,
I've gotten used to the same people all the time.
yeah,
So part of me every once in a while wants to go at different times just to see different faces, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm just comfortable with the people that go at that time.
yeah. That's true. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I've been having fun. I've been enjoying the gym, and I haven't been talking to nobody. Like I'll see people and I'll BS with them for like a quick second, but then that's it. Like I'm like, yo, I got my headphones in for a reason, bro. Like I'm here to work. You know what I mean?
Except for in like
And then
4 weeks.
yeah, true, true, true.
We'll be
Maybe
working
I'll have
out.
a maybe I'll have a haircut by then. Shane took a week off, almost 2 weeks off, so I'm looking
Why?
ragged. I don't know,
Vacation?
living his life.
Hmm.
Probably. I've seen that he's been fishing, so I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, probably
Everybody
on fishing
deserves some
trips.
time off. Yeah, he's definitely a hard-working person, so.
Yeah, when you own a business, I
Um,
guess you have to be.
yeah, I rewatched Andor.
I haven't. I need
I
to.
still love it. I caught little things that I missed. I'm like, how did I miss this? But like, it's so good, and being able to like watch it all at one time was really cool. And then I seen the run times for Andor season
So
two.
long.
I'm so happy. I
They're
was
so
worried.
long.
Yeah, I was worried that they were going to only be like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And to see that they're like 55 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes,
But even if
I'm
they were
like,
30
oh,
minutes, like three of them in a row, that's an hour and a half. So that's not bad. But now I'm
yeah,
like, these are like
it's
three
like
different movies.
four different movies
For real.
essentially because it's gonna have to, the first week is gonna be like right after they escape, and then it's gonna do like a year time jump or something like that, and
Yeah.
it's gonna lead straight into Rogue One. So I'm really, really happy. And then
Well, it's like
looking at
all
the
these
run,
ones are pretty long. The first season,
Yeah,
42 minutes,
yeah,
43:50. So they did give Andor a lot of time.
yeah.
Hmm.
And so I'm like, because at first I was kind of worried, like, how much of it's going to be filler? Like, are they going to just do like filler episodes? And then I'm just like, no, if they're releasing 3 episodes at one time and they're that long, then that means that's a good
There's
chunk
a
of
lot of
story.
information, yeah.
Hmm.
Because at that point, if you're gonna do filler
So,
episodes, you do 6 episodes at 30 minutes. You know,
yeah. There was some talks of maybe like a younger Ahsoka being in the series because it's the start of the rebellion and
that would
stuff.
be interesting.
Hmm.
Have what's her face come
Yeah,
back?
yeah.
Whatever her name is.
Um, so I was just like, man, dude, Rosario Dawson
No, the girl that played the
or
younger Ahsoka.
Ashley. Oh, the girl that played the live action.
Yeah,
I don't remember her name.
I don't remember either.
She played
Sorry.
she played a young Gamora in
Yeah,
what Infinity War or something. Um, But yeah, no, I'm just like, damn, I'm like, who else do I think that they're going to see? I mean, like, I know that we're going to see K2SO. Um, so you're going to learn how he got K2SO and then how he reprogrammed him. So I'm wondering if, his droid in season one, the little one, the red one, KB,
yes.
was his name KB?
I don't remember the name, but yeah, that one.
I think I think that might have been his name. I don't know. I'm wondering if they're going to upload, if he's going to get damaged and he's going to upload his software into K2SO.
It'd be kind of cool. So he's still getting his old droid, but a new droid.
Yeah. Because then I was trying to listen into the accent because, it's like the actor who plays K2SO, what's his name? Poop. I don't remember his name. But I was like, after watching Andor season one, I'm like, is that kind of like his voice? Alec Guinness? Alec Guinan? Is that his name? I don't know.
Isn't
But
that
I was like,
Obi-Wan?
no, yeah, yeah, Sir Alec Guinness is him, but no, Alan Tunick, Alan,
No, I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I figured you would Google it since you have your phone,
Do you want me to Google it
but
for you?
yeah, because it's gonna bother me, and that's all I'm gonna be
There you
obsessing
go.
about in the back of my head. So, man,
Andor.
do
Do do
do
do
do.
do do. I guarantee that.
11
uh,
minutes
oh,
later,
Alan. Right there. Tudyk. Tudyk.
Alan Tunick, whatever.
Pudyk.
I'm not good with names, and we all know that. Um,
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
yeah. So I thought maybe that's what they're going to do with that. That's just a little fan theme that I'm throwing out.
I did see
So
what's his face that plays Andor and plays fucking what is
Diego Luna.
yeah, Diego. Um the only thing he said about it was to watch Rogue One immediately after the last episode.
Yeah,
So I guess it just right into it.
yeah.
So
Literally, I'm assuming that he's gonna like. So I think well, we all know Mon Moth is gonna be there. I'm wondering. I think I've said this like on a couple of podcasts behind, but I'm wondering if when she goes to escape, so you see her escape in the movie in the cartoon series. Damn, this pre-workout. I'm like, I swear I can talk, people. You know what? So this is just like a side thing. I realized that my brain processes what I want to say faster
oh,
than I
100%.
can actually say it. And if I'm not like slowing down and like actually like taking the time, I'll start to like say sentences because I do the same thing when I'm typing. Like I'll be thinking something
Or
in
you
my
were
head like
voice
when I'm
text
doing
and
a
they don't make any sense. I'm
yeah.
like, he voice text that.
99% of the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I've learned that with you.
I Literally, I voice text this one girl and I was like, yeah, and I'll get all up in that. But I meant to say like something else, but that's what the voice text put. And then I just sent it because I was driving And then I get a reply back with, "Oh, you're being dirty." And I was like, "No, I was not meaning to. Like, I'm driving and I'm talking into my phone." And then I made sure that it spelt out the right thing. But I was just like, I'm like, dude, you're about to fucking get
Well, and
yourself in
that's the thing too,
trouble.
you
Like,
don't ever proofread them. Because that's what you say too. You
I
get like
don't.
later on,
Yeah.
you're like, ah, I didn't
Yeah.
proofread that. I said, I understood what you're trying
Yeah.
to say.
Or I noticed too that it'll spell everything out right and it'll say the right verbiage and then it'll convert into something else. And I'm like, do I slur my words when I talk?
Can't keep up with your words.
Yeah, I was just like, I forgot what the word was, but I was just like, man. But anyways, squirrel, back to what I was
Andor.
saying. I'm wondering if in Andor season 2 we're going to get to see them figure out Mon Mothma is bad, and then they're going to go after her, and we're going to get to see her get extracted because I'm pretty sure it's the Ghost crew that extracts her.
That'd be
So I'm like, is this
dope.
going to be able to have a live action?
That'd be cool. My thing is, how are we gonna keep up with these shows? I mean, by the
What do you
time
mean?
like they're gonna be all out, because they're so long and there's 3 episodes
Yeah, it's 3 episodes a week.
a week. Yeah,
A week.
three
Yeah.
55-minute episodes. I'm gonna be like, dude,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna have to watch it in just little increments.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to do. My kids are grown. It's my day off. I ain't got no
I'm
girlfriend.
saying me. Like, it's my
Uh,
days off.
you're gonna have to drink 2 bangs and just watch
Wake
them.
up early, watch one, then watch the second one at night, and then finish the third one
Yeah,
sometime during the week. I guess I could
you
break
just
them up.
gotta
I'll
just.
figure it out.
Mhm. Yeah, I can't wait. Did
Priorities.
you have you are you and Randall caught up on Daredevil?
Randall is not. I started the last episode. I haven't. That just came out because he kept saying, "I'll just wait till they come out." And just like when he doesn't watch videos, because he went back out of town, like he was working in Virginia, then now he's in North Carolina. But before he's been home every night, so he's been closer the last couple of months, so we can keep up on shows. But when he goes like a week without watching a show, once it happens, he's like, I don't know. Let's just watch a movie. Let's watch this. I'm like, we have 2 shows we need to catch up on, Daredevil and Reacher. So I said, screw you. I'm finishing Daredevil. And Reacher, I'm going to convince him to watch this weekend because I need to know what happens. But yeah, I didn't watch
I,
the
I
newest
haven't
episode that came out though.
I haven't watched any of Reacher.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
It's so good. Yes, I love it. Yes, it's like, it's kind of, I mean, it's violent,
Yeah,
but it's like the Daredevil violent, you know? But it's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I really like the Daredevil show. Evidently, they're already doing a season 2.
Oh, it's been so
Um,
good.
they're actually I think they're in the middle of filming it right now, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, they did a really good job on the
The
show.
The Last of Us already got greenlit for a season 3, and
Isn't that
season
supposed to be
2 is
coming
not
out
even.
soon?
Yeah, it's like on the 22nd. It comes out right around the same time as Andor.
That Andor does. I'm like, man, why are you
Yeah.
releasing them both at the same time? 2 shows I need to watch.
Uh,
So that's why we need
how
to
was
catch
the
up with Reacher, and then
How's the
I can watch
bachelorette
Andor.
party?
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
actually a lot of fun. Yeah, because that's not really
Yeah,
my
you look like
scene,
you had
but
fun. Yeah.
it was just me and the bride and the other girl because her other bridesmaids canceled because they're just flakes. They've canceled twice now. She's changed. Yeah, so
What?
yeah,
Damn. I would be
and it's just
so
been me and
upset.
the other girl. Yeah, because she canceled. They canceled on getting the wedding dress. I was super sick though, and we were supposed to do her wedding dress fitting and then go to boogie nights. So she just rescheduled the boogie nights. None of the other girls could go, but she rescheduled a month out. So then me and the other girl went, and then same thing with this. The day of, they all basically
That
canceled.
sucks.
I
That
said,
sucks.
"Why are they in your wedding? Are you guys even
Yeah.
friends? You
That
only know
definitely
me for a couple
sucks.
months, and I'm here." Same with the other girl.
That that definitely sucks. You
Yeah,
know,
but it was fun.
as somebody who habitually flakes on people, um, damn, I wouldn't even do
Yeah,
that.
not like the
I've
day
gotten a lot.
of.
Yeah, no, I've gotten a lot better too. Like at doing things and going places and stuff.
Same.
Yeah.
Especially because, like,
It's
the day
always,
of, I definitely had that thought. I was like, I don't really want to
yeah,
go. Like, I want to spend time with them because I like hanging out with them. But I was like,
yeah,
I said, we're going to be in the city and then we're spending the night in a hotel. I was like, I don't want to do this. And then once we were out, it was super fun. I was like, all right, I'm glad I
yeah,
came out. But I
yeah.
did
You
have
look
that
like you had
moment.
fun. Yeah, you
Yeah.
look like you had fun.
The end of the night got a little crazy. One girl lost her wallet in the Uber and then she disappeared. The other girl went to the bathroom. I couldn't find her for 20, the bride, couldn't find her for 20 minutes. So I'm like freaking out because I lost both the girls. But then I found them and everything was fine. We got the wallet
Look
back.
at you, responsible.
I really was. I was
That's why you
like,
just gotta put
wait
an
for
you
her.
gotta put an air tag on them.
For real. Because she's like, I'm going to go bathroom, I'll be right back. The other girl's like, I'm going to go call the Uber people and try to figure out my wallet situation. Didn't know she decided to walk back to the hotel. I said, the other
That
one, she's like,
sucks.
well, I went the other way out of the bathroom. I said, what other way? She's like, well, I went outside. I said, that means you went all the way around the building. So, yeah.
Oh,
And then we
that's
just got rained on
hilarious.
walking back to the hotel, but it was fine. Other than that,
That's funny.
yeah. Girls, man.
So what week are you coming out here?
We'll be there May 9th. We fly in May 9th. It's a
Okay,
Friday.
that's right.
So Friday, yeah, because then we're going to be there for Mother's Day for his mom.
And
So
then when do you
Mother's
go
Day's that
back?
Sunday, the next Friday. So whenever that is, 9,
Okay,
10, 11,
cool.
12,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
16th. Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe's birthday's on Monday.
This Monday?
No, the 12th,
Oh, okay.
the day after Mother's Day. So,
Okay.
but I'll make sure to be free Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well,
Thursday,
Wednesday is the only day
Friday.
that I have that I'm busy.
Yeah,
Well, that I
no, I
have
know.
plans right now. But other than that,
Yeah.
Tuesday I'm free.
You're getting tattooed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tight, tight, tight.
Yeah. Gonna see my
Yeah,
girl.
it should be fun. We're gonna lift heavy. I need to get
Oh,
a tan before we work out though, so that I don't look so pale.
I'm so white. It's not even funny. So don't even. I thought about getting like going to a tanning bed for a little bit just before I come out there, and I was like, you know what? Not even because I think his parents want to take us
Girl,
on
I
the boat
feel
a couple days. They got a
oh
boat, so I'm
nice.
like, hopefully it'll be sunny and I can just get tan there. I guess.
Yeah, it's so nice right now. Yesterday's weather was like that perfect, like, when it's like cold but hot, but like light
Mm-hmm.
but dark. That's how
I
it
do like
was. And I
that.
just like, I ate my second meal and fell straight to sleep. Like, I fell asleep for like 2.5 hours. And then I woke up and I was like, well, it's time to go to the gym. Like, damn it. So,
It happens.
um, did you see the Predator Killer of Killers show that's coming out? Or it's like a
No.
movie. It's like animated. They did like an animated style for a Predator like movie. And it looks
Oh.
like it goes throughout like the ages. Like it looks like for one moment like they're fighting Vikings and they're fighting samurais. It's pretty sick. Yeah. You'll have to look it up. Are you drinking a mocktail?
Yep. My
What do you
magnesium
have in
mocktail with my
magnesium?
lemon lime poppy.
Nice. Have you had the ginger poppy? Like the
I don't.
ginger lime?
Yes, yes, yes. I have had the ginger one, but the lemon lime's my favorite, and then the orange is my
Yeah.
second. And then
I
the
like
berry
the
one that they
orange.
came out with is pretty good too.
Is it? I haven't tried that one yet. I
It was
really,
like
I really
Post
like,
Malone's like pick or whatever, like the one he made. I don't know, but it's
I
good.
really like the cola.
I haven't tried that one. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sticking to the fruits.
I like the cola. I like the root beer. I like the
Well, I
Dr.
think
Pepper.
I stick to the fruits because my magnesium is like a fruit flavor. I forget
Oh,
what,
is
but I
it?
think it's like a berries and something or other flavor. So I'm like, Coca-Cola, it's fruit. Like,
I see, I see.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been only having like one a week, maybe two, if that. Like I cut back. 'Cause I was like, and I'm like, you never drank soda or carbonated drinks before, so like, why are you drinking them now? Um,
yeah. Because you never even really had energy drinks, from what I remember.
no, not at
Just
all.
pre-workout.
I I've been drinking. I've been taking creatine for the first time in probably
Samesies.
14 years.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that
Yeah,
long.
Yeah, it's been probably longer. I haven't took creatine in forever, but I saw some and I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. So I've
And
been
I've been
taking
taking it pretty
creatine.
consistently for about a year.
It's good.
Hmm. But
Definitely
creatine's
feel
good for you
good.
anyways. It's good for your brain and
Yeah,
other things that you need anyway.
yeah,
So just good to
yeah,
take.
yeah, definitely. I got back on like my L-glutamine, got some fish oils,
Oh, I need to get
got
more
some
fish oil.
L-carnitine, all that stuff. So I'm feeling good.
Taking
I'm
your
feeling,
vitamins. Look at you.
yeah. I'm being real adult. I even have a bank account.
Which is so funny because you didn't have a bank account for the very longest time.
No, I didn't. I've
Up
only had
until
a
like
bank account.
what, 5 years ago or something?
Yeah, I've only had a bank account since 2020.
Yeah, 'cause I remember you're like, I have to
So,
get a bank account. I said, you don't have a bank account? And you're like, no. I said, where do
I
you
was,
put your money? Oh my gosh. But you had to buy something or something, I remember, and you had to have some account or I don't know.
yeah. Remember, I'll be like Ron Swanson and be like, I definitely don't have gold buried underneath that
Yeah.
tree.
That in microwave, you didn't have for the longest time. You're like, I've never owned a microwave. I was like, who is this fool that doesn't have a microwave or a bank account?
I didn't have a microwave forever. And it's so
But
funny
not
too,
having a
because,
bank account honestly probably saved you a lot of debt when you didn't have it.
yeah. Um, but like, not having a microwave, it's funny that you bring that up because I didn't. And I remember the girls like, Dad, let's please get a microwave. I'm like, we can just warm up the food on the stove because that's how I
It's
always
such
did
a
it.
pain.
But it's not if you're used to it.
Yeah.
But now that I have a microwave, I barely warm up food on the stove.
Because I
I'm
did
just
that for a little bit when I moved into the apartments above the barber shop.
yeah,
I didn't have a microwave. And I was going to buy one, but I was just, whatever. And I was trying to heat up everything on the stove. Like, this is a pain. Like, I know microwaves are technically not great for you, but, like, I'm buying
yeah,
one.
yeah. It's so funny. I didn't have one for the longest time.
Yeah, weirdo.
Years, probably at least 11 years. I didn't have a
It's so
microwave.
wild.
Yeah, so it's like no, got a
Whatever, more
George
power to
Foreman
you.
grill, and that's it. Hell yeah,
So
living
I put together
nomadic.
a, hold on. Oh my God, people are texting me. I put together a best friend, like how well do you know your best friend, but Star Wars edition trivia. But I didn't tell you
Okay,
about it because I didn't want you to write one down. I was afraid I'd get them wrong.
so are
So,
we going to go back and forth after
nope,
you
you're just
read the
gonna answer these questions
questions?
about me.
How about you?
I don't want to be wrong with yours. You know how I am with
Why?
trivia. I guess we could, but a couple of these
Oh man. Have we
questions
ever
probably
told that
wouldn't.
story?
I don't know. If we did, it was like forever ago.
We'll do your questions first. And then we'll close since there's no more Star Wars conversations
I know we're
cards,
like, oh,
we'll close out the episode with a story
okay. I guess okay, we can go back and forth, but there's like we can make those work. Okay, we'll start easy. Who is my favorite character?
of all time.
Yeah, of all. I know I got many, but like of all time.
Anakin Skywalker.
Correct. See, yours, I don't know. Would it be Obi-Wan? I don't think it's Obi-Wan.
Mm,
Who would be your favorite character?
of all time.
Darth Bane. You always talk about him.
Yeah, I do talk about Bane a lot.
A lot.
Um, from a nostalgic point, see, so okay, so like to answer your question, I'll rebuttal back to the answer I gave you. I think Anakin was your favorite because that's who you liked when you were younger. That's who like you kind of like idolized. That's why you had the Jedi braid. That's why you had the lightsaber spoon, you know. And then as you got older, you started to like Darth Maul, and you liked that part of the villain. And then now that you're older, you liked Ahsoka when you watched the Clone Wars series. And then going into Rebels, you liked Chopper because of the quirkiness and stuff like that. And
So he
it's
goes with
hard to.
age.
Yeah, so like in the beginning, I loved Luke Skywalker.
Hmm.
You got I
Yes.
Return of the Jedi was my first Star Wars experience. Him in the black suit with the green lightsaber, like I loved it. Like I will own his second version of his lightsaber sometime in my life. I just haven't pulled the trigger because I tell myself that it's too expensive, but then I just spent $400 on Legos. So, but anyways,
Literally.
question number two, please.
Well, you pretty much answered them. So now, one was at 12 years old. What did I bring to school with me? And that was a lightsaber spoon.
Oh,
So, and then my favorite droid is Chopper.
hmm.
Okay, what's my favorite planet?
Your favorite planet?
Yes.
I would say Naboo.
Yeah, it's between Naboo and Dathomir, I'd probably say. But Naboo would
Nab-
probably be my favorite
be-
overall because of when I was younger,
yes,
and I didn't see
yes.
Clone Wars until, what, 2020 or 2021.
Until I pressured you into watching it.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
what's my favorite Star Wars
Dathomir's
show?
Dathomir's a good one too.
Right? I don't know. I thought it's
Yeah.
cool, but I think that's just because of Maul and all that too. It's a cool planet and the witches, the
Your
Night Sisters.
favorite your favorite Star Wars show,
Yeah,
animated or live action?
either one, but it's animated.
Oh, Rebels.
Yeah, I think that's the only show I've watched so many times. What's my favorite episode of Rebels? I don't think I've ever told you this, so I'm gonna let you try to guess.
What's your favorite episode of Rebels? You've never told me this,
I,
but mm, the one when Kanan dies?
no, that's awful. That's a heartbreaking episode. That would never be my favorite.
It's such a good episode, though. It's the
It's a good
ultimate
episode, but it's
sacrifice.
devastating. That's so sad.
When
I'm
Obi
so
Wan
mad they killed him.
when Obi Wan fights Darth Maul.
No, that's a good episode. Close though, kind of.
When? Which one?
The one where Darth Maul comes in, where they're in the the
The
temple.
Sith relics.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That one's so good. That's such a good episode.
it is very good.
It's
he's
so
like, I
good
found a friend, and then Ahsoka's like Maul, and he's like,
with his little voice. I
so,
just it's such a good
hmm.
episode. Is that the one? Is Vader in that one?
Yep,
Yeah, yeah. So it's like you got such a good episode.
it is a pretty good episode.
And then my last question is, what is my favorite Padme outfit? I've never told you this either.
Your favorite Padme outfit?
Hmm. Queen or just any of
Probably
her outfit.
the colorful one that she wears that you have.
The lake one.
Yeah,
So that one, because I hate her hair in it. That one, and then it's tied between the the first movie at the very end, her white outfit when she's
that
queen. I don't know
one's pretty
why. I
dope.
love the
Yeah,
ruffle that
with
hangs
the
down
and
her
the
little
little red.
back thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't know. I love that.
that's cool.
Okay, that was stupid though. I should have known that you're going right off the bat just answer all the questions.
I don't think that's stupid by any means. That just shows how good of friends we are and
That's
that we
true.
can. So,
I was trying to stump you too. I was like, man, I was like, he's not gonna remember all this shit. But it is Star Wars, so.
what's my favorite droid?
Oh, your favorite droid? I want to say R2 because of nostalgic reasons.
I do like R2.
But I know you
I do.
like other.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna say the names wrong.
Well,
They're
that's the
all
best
weird.
part of this.
KS10, K9. They're all gonna be mixed together. I'll have it in my head what it looks like.
What's my favorite live action show?
Andor,
What's my favorite animated show?
Clone Wars.
Yeah, see? What's my
Okay, I'm
favorite
pretty good.
what's my favorite starship?
Starship.
Yeah, like ship that you like X-wing,
Oh my
you
God,
know,
we have
blah blah
talked
blah
about this
blah.
too. Starship.
I'm looking at four of them right
Yeah,
now.
I know. That's why I'm like, we've talked about it, and I know you have so many of them. What is it?
The A-wing
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say A-Wing, but for some reason I was thinking like,
or
I
the
don't know what I was
Republican
thinking.
gunship. I
Huh?
really like the Republic. I really like the Republican gunship as well.
I should have just said, see, I doubt myself. I was gonna say A-Wing, but then I was thinking, I was like, no, because I don't know why I thought you were thinking like good guy versus bad guy. I don't fucking know.
Well, it's hilarious.
I'm just gonna cut that out and just make it look like I answered A-Wing real fast.
It's gonna be like the video is gonna pause and it's just gonna be like A-wing,
Yeah, my mouth's still going.
like those old Japanese films. And like A-wing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's hilarious. What are you drinking for pre-workout right now?
Nothing. Energy drink.
Nothing. You're just going in there with just rage. Just I'm extremely short and I can't see past the steering wheel. Ah, and then you
Pretty
lift.
much. It just fuels my
I still
my
fit
lifting.
in toddler shoes.
No, but I just have energy drinks. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't
You
even drink
can't
them
ever
before because I don't know. I drink them as
you
I'm doing the workout.
you can't buy any cute stilettos or anything because you have a child-sized foot, so they don't make them that small.
Cold. Oh my gosh. My foot's not that small.
Yeah. No, I know it's a joke. It's like the have those memes. There's just like born to be a queen, forced to work a nine to
Yes.
five. Yeah,
For real, that's how I feel my whole life.
yeah. Like born to slay, forced to wear etnies because of my shoe size.
Etnies. Those were the coolest shoes in the world back in the day.
Yeah, I seen something on Instagram where they're starting to show up at Walmart's now. They got a deal with Walmart,
All
so
that.
Walmart's going to start carrying etnies. So
Fashion comes back.
yeah, it's so funny too because I was like talking about some stuff, and then my buddy was like, "Oh man, I talked about this on TikTok," and I was like, "Dude, I don't have TikTok." He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Nope. Anytime anybody sends me anything on TikTok, I won't watch it
TikTok's so great.
because I don't have the app." Um, so womp womp womp.
There's funny things on there.
I know. So you ready for a story?
Yes.
All right, gather around the campfire. Talk about
Ooh,
talk
scary
about the
story.
we're
How
gonna
I
talk
made us lose.
about the tale how somebody that's so competitive made us lose.
See, that's my problem. I get too competitive and I get too cocky, and that was that. I was cocky.
Literally.
I had a
So
yeah.
for yeah, literally. So for anybody that knows Mariah, she's extremely competitive to the point where she will argue with you about being right and then has this funny look on her face when you prove her wrong. And she does this like little look up from her phone like, fuck you, you're right. But my answer was still right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yep, nailed it.
So so in between our bodybuilding escapades that we would do, we went to trivia night at this local bar. It's really, really
Every
fun.
other Thursday, Tuesday, something like that.
Yeah, it was every other Tuesday. It's every other Wednesday now. I want to go to it again. But no, and actually now it's every Wednesday. I'm sorry. But when we were going, it was every other Tuesday.
I
They were
wonder
only
what's fun
doing
with
it.
that. Maybe we can do that after I'm done in
Yeah,
Chico,
yeah, yeah. It'll be fun. We'll definitely go.
depending on what the
Um,
trivia is.
so we did all kinds of trivias, and the second trivia that we went to was Star Wars themed. So we were like, frick yeah, we
Got
got
this
this in the
in the
gut.
bag.
I even hit up one of my other buddies, Eric Fox, to come in help, but he was busy doing something, so he couldn't come. So we were just a two-man team versus teams of four. There was only one other team of two, and that was the owner and his like
Mm-hmm.
wife, girlfriend, or whatever. Um, but right off the bat, we were killing it,
Killing it. What was our
killing it.
name?
Pizza the Hut.
Pretty good name.
So, and we were though, but it was just so funny though because it's like when we went in there, I'm not saying that we don't look like everybody else, but we didn't look like everybody else, you know? So it was just kind of like, oh, what are they doing, you know? And then it's like we started just pumping out right answer, right answer, right
Because people
answer.
would come up and be like, "Are you guys Pizza the Hut?" Because you couldn't see the names. We're like,
Hmm.
"Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we are."
yeah. And we were killing it, right? And we're like, we're winning, we're winning. And it was like the second to the last uh, question. And it's like, what is Finn's TK number? And for anybody that doesn't know, the TK number is like the number that's assigned to the stormtrooper or the first order troopers. And I was like, FN 2187. And Mariah wrote FM 2187.
Messed
And
up.
she was so confident about it.
So
And
confident.
she puts it up, and the chick's like, FN 2187, FN 2187. And then was like, wrong. And I was like, no, we got it right. And then she's like,
And you
looks
said
at
it
this.
too. You said
Mm-hmm.
FN. And
Yeah.
she said
And
no because she
wrong.
wrote it wrong. It doesn't count. I said, "What's wrong with it?" You're like, "You put an M."
So mad.
Which is so stupid
Oh
because
my God.
Finn, like, obviously it's FN. I don't know why I put
I
FM.
don't know.
I just got
We
too
were,
cocky,
did
writing too fast.
boasting and bragging the damn lawnmower guys outside. We did. And we lost
By
at
one
something
point.
we shouldn't have lost by one
No,
point. Yes. I was devastated.
because we would have won by, what, 2 points at least. Because of the last
Yeah,
question. Well, we got
we
like a
would have
half a
won by two
point for the
points.
last question.
Yeah. Um, but that is a loss that I've never been able to make up. I mean, granted, we went and we won a bunch of other uh,
We won the
trivias, the
Marvel one,
Marvel
I think.
one, and we
We
won
won that
something
one.
else. Yeah.
We could have won How I Met Your Mother, but nobody was paying attention. You guys were just drinking and eating, having a good old time. I'm over there carrying the whole team by myself.
I did get
It was
rather
fun.
intoxicated.
You did. I don't even remember who else was. Mark was with us. Mark didn't even know anything about How I Met Your Mother. He was just there because we invited him. He was just wanted to eat and
Yeah.
have drinks. Yeah. So we
Yeah.
lost on that
Yeah.
one.
That was a fun one. Man, they were so fun. We had so much fun.
So much fun.
The moral of the story, though, is proofread what your partner writes down in trivia so that
Sometimes
they
she gets a
don't
little carried away.
misspell. Yeah.
And she thinks that she's there's this huge bee trying to get in my window.
Nice. Let the cat get it.
He's just buzzing and hitting the window over and over and over again. No, thank you.
My cat has become so clingy to me, like, oh,
He loves
it's
you.
annoying.
Mine's clingy too.
I've never been like a cat person, though, you know, so.
You never are till you have a cat, and you're like, I guess I'm a cat person.
And then I look through my photo, I'm like, why do I have so many damn pictures of cats?
And I'll get random videos of your cats. They're cute though.
Yeah, with their
Folded
little
ears.
folded ears. Alrighty. Well, until next time,
Until next time.
I think you need to get caught up so we can talk about Daredevil
I will.
next
I'm gonna go
week.
finish it after this.
Yes. All right. And then we'll come up with a game plan for what we're going to do when you're out here. Maybe we can shoot the pod. Maybe we could do a podcast edition of us in the gym since we'll be mic'd up. And
And just release
we'll
that.
just, mm-hmm.
Because God knows what we talk about. It'd be funny to have it on camera.
Yeah. Alrighty. Until next time, may the force be with you.
Always. Peace out, Girl
Good.
Scout.
Bye.
May the force be with you.